What's up guys, this is Vanilla. Not the flavor, but just as sweet. So recently there's been a petition about legalizing waifu marriage and such. Yes, it's real and very unbelievable. I mean, instead of signing the petition of this one, they just had to make a petition about anime waifus. If you don't believe it exists, I'll leave the link in the description below. Now I don't know if this is a prank or real, but thankfully they didn't get that much signatures. But if it did, let me explain why this idea is so ridiculous. That's why today, I'm gonna be defending the waifus. Now I don't really care about the physical implications of the problem. Go ahead, kiss your Takamimura, I don't give a damn. But I do care about the legal ownership and the relationship of the waifu to the individual. Let's start with the legal ownership. Now you may think that if you marry your waifu, everything else just goes into place. But let's not forget that that waifu is still a character from an anime series, and that it was also created by an actual person. So in this perspective, then, the creator does have rights to your waifu. So even if you want Sakura as your waifu, but really Sakura, you'd still have to get permission from the creator. But that would just be downright ridiculous. I mean, imagine yourself in front of Masashi Kishimoto saying, I would like to have Sakura as my waifu. Kimi, Darga? Now that would be awkward as hell. Also, of all the things you could have asked him, you asked for a character's hand in marriage. Now, if in case the director does agree, you'd still have to go to court for the rights of the character. Also, there's money involved, so prepare yourself. And even if you do win, you'd still have to pay the taxes of a character that doesn't exist. Sounds crazy, right? But what if I told you that actually happens in real life? Yes, believe it or not, characters from different anime actually have their own rights here in the real world. One good example is Haruna Sairenji from To Love Her series. If you've noticed, Haruna doesn't have as much screen time as she did before. That's because Yabuki Kentaro, the artist for To Love Her, actually has to pay his wife to use that character. Why? Because the wife also has rights to that character as well. Basically because the wife actually looks like Haruna in some way and was designed to look like her. And bottom line is, the guy's really having a hard time with her personal life, and yet we see him throwing panties and panty shots everywhere and we don't even notice it. Now let's move on to the relationship itself. Now prepare your mind because it's about to get... For this one, let's look at the side of the waifu and the side of the individual. For this one, we're gonna use Sternberg's theory of love. Now according to this theory, love is categorized by three factors: passion, intimacy, and commitment. Intimacy is the mutual relationship, passion is, well, physical love, and commitment is an individual's loyalty. By combining two of each together, we get romantic, companionate, and fatuous love. First, let's see what kind of love that individual would get from the waifu. Let's start with intimacy. Are you close with your waifu? Well, you probably say yes, but does she feel the same way? Unless she says your name or something, then it's not really a mutual relationship. Why? Because he doesn't even know who you are. It can be passionate love because of the Takemuras, and it can also be committed love because, well, why marry her in the first place? Put those two together and you got fatuous love. Or in other words, you're an overly attached creep. Now let's look at the waifu's perspective. Doesn't know you, can't touch him, just commitment. So basically, she's just there because of a paper that you signed. And yeah, that will be you if you sign the petition. To be fair, there are cases wherein the person actually marries a 2D character, and it's from the game. If you guys don't know, Love Plus is a dating simulation game, which allows you to go out and do various things couples actually do in real life. Sounds like a great game, right? And apparently, people take it so seriously that they actually want to marry the characters. Yes, a Tokyo man marries a video game character from the game Love Plus. So the article talks about a man who wants to marry Manaka, a character from the Love Plus series. And yes, they had an actual wedding ceremony. Oh Japan, you're crazy. You're crazy. But I really wouldn't blame the guy. I mean, the way the game works is partly the reason why people are attracted to characters like Manaka. We can also consider the culture and background for this, but I'll let Gaijin Goomba do it. Also, if you want to see what the game looks like, I'm actually making gameplay of it right now. I'm leaving the description below. So if you think this is disturbing, imagine if the petition was actually signed. Now, of course, I'm not saying that waifus are bad. What I'm saying is that we should understand that there's a boundary between fantasy and reality. We shouldn't forget that we live in the real world, and we have to live as human beings. But what do you guys think? Should waifu marriage be legal? Leave your answers in the comments below. Also, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave it a like, and also please subscribe down there for more videos like this. And as always, this is vanilla, not the flavor, but just the sweet.